Hey future millionaires, this is Phil from Next Chapter Financial Solutions and Services, and in this video we're going to go over 8 ways that people who make less than 6 figures can become rich and build some wealth. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share. Also drop a comment. Hey, maybe you feel like this article missed one of the 8 ways you can become rich, and I'd love to do a video on one of those topics that we may have missed.
So jumping into this article recap, the first and foremost item that you can do to help you build wealth when you make less than 6 figures is skills development. Now, this skills development can be both professionally and personally. Let's start professional. Professional can help you be more marketable and even increase your earning potential at work. And I want to call out here, a lot of times a company might even help you cover some or all of the costs for this, but you've got to take it seriously. You show your bosses that you're committed to passing the certification or making the most out of the course and how it's going to benefit the company. And you never know, they might just say yes. And then on the personal side, you could take a course on personal finance, improving some technical skills that will help you overall in life. You could take a course on cooking. That cooking course will help you want to cook more at home likely, and therefore you save money and you're eating better because you're cooking at home. Many years ago, I learned a personal skill from a tradesman who taught me how to change brakes and do some good auto mechanics stuff at home. And it has saved me a tremendous amount of money and given me a lot of peace of mind on the quality of work being done on my vehicle. Number 2 habit that will help you is learning to get in the habit of saving as much as possible, eliminating debt. Early on in your savings game, that's going to be a 1-month savings account. And then at some point, you're going to move it up to a 3 to 6 month savings account. And that will help you really stay in the right position to handle the bumps that life will throw at you. Because you'll be able to handle a lot more of them in cash versus having to go into credit cards, which will lead you to be back in debt if you've already eliminated debt. Let's take a moment to focus on the eliminating debt point. The reason that the article brings this up, and we talk about this quite a bit as well, is debt will hold you back from achieving your investing and savings goals. If you're sending 20-30% of your income out, after-tax income, out to debts, you're going to have an exceedingly hard time achieving your 15 and 20% savings targets because the debts are consuming all of your free cash. Number 3, and I like this one, save before you spend. Number 3 is a great one. Save before you spend. What do they mean by that? Well, what they're really trying to say here is have a budget, pay all your bills, make sure you save, make sure you invest, and then from there, set aside some money so you have spending cash. Number 4, smart money habits and being disciplined. And one of the best ways to do this is to have a budget or a spending plan, if you want to call it that, and make it very specific and intentional. When we coach people, know your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you living on a budget? Is it to build wealth? Is it to get out of debt? Is it to save for a car? Know your why. Okay, and those money habits, you have your budget, you pay all your bills, you do your savings, you do your investing, and you make it as easy as possible. And you know you have a good list of what needs to be done, and you stick to it. You stick to it. After 2-3 months of doing it, it will be hard to get you to not do it. And pro tip, do your budget, all your financial activities before you start enjoying the weekend. Because the weekends can be busy, and if you're wilding out and going crazy and you don't do your budget beforehand, you're going to overspend and you're going to find yourself in a spot on a Monday. Number 5, prioritize investing. Now there's 3 great ways to prioritize investing. 1, take advantage of your employee 401k. 2, take advantage of an IRA or individual retirement account. 3, open an investment broker account as well if you need to. So automate this investing as much as possible. Your 401k will be automated. It'll automatically transfer from your paycheck, and it'll be automatically making purchases of your ETF or mutual funds. In fact, most 401ks have lots of mutual funds. We actually have some videos on those. Check them out. We'll have some links below in the description. Conversely, the IRA, you're going to have to self-manage that. But here's a pro tip. You can make automatic transfers from your bank account to the IRA account. Then we want you to do second step, automatic purchases. A real great way of doing this is if you do a transfer on the 15th of the month as a hypothetical, then you make your purchases automatically on the 17th of the month or the 16th of the month. And the same goes for the investment account. Your investment account, if you need to have an investment account, you could also make automatic transfers and automatic purchases. Prioritize your investing. Make it automatic because over time, when you make it automatic, those automatic purchases, with growth of what you invest in, you will have compounding interest. And you could, if you get to the point where you could do it per paycheck, you will see some major returns over time. Number 6 habit, live below your means. Get out of the habit of just spending money just because it's in your bank account. Instead, get in the habit of putting your money to work for you. Look at it this way. You paid all your bills. You've done your savings. Now you're doing your investing. Put that money into investing. And then, after what little amount is left, then from there, that's the money you enjoy. And then on top of that, get in the habit of doing some good long-term planning. You want to do a vacation in 6 months. Save for it. Do it in cash. This is also going to mean that you need to move on to the next step, which is number 7, practicing cost control. You really do have to assess where you're spending money and making cuts where you need to. You probably don't need a subscription to every single streaming service out there. There are memberships that we are not fully utilizing that we can cut. You got to really examine your costs. And also, you've got to be comfortable saying no to things. Just because you got the invite, you may not have the money in the budget to do it. Be picky and choosy about what you spend your excess money on. This is personal finance, so you really do have to adjust your personal spending control to meet your needs. And if you're watching this channel, you're probably trying to figure out what is the best way to meet my needs and build wealth so I can enjoy life along the way. And sometimes that means saying no to things. You can't say yes to everything. And number 8, choose cheaper alternatives. So that can mean taking advantage of coupons. That can be taking advantage of employee benefits, switching around phone plans as needed, or other cable services as needed as well. Think about cost alternatives. These things creep up on you, and do you really need them? So really be conscious about what you're spending on. Look at the opportunities to move to cheaper alternatives to help you save money. Additional items mentioned are cooking at home. This could save a lot of money, and you're eating better food. Taking advantage of community resources, parks, and such. Hiking trails, free museums, museum discount specials. Honestly, even going to see movies on the discount night. Take advantage of those cost comparison tools. Buy generic. Buy generic. The buying generic is obviously a personal preference, but you think of it this way. Almost 80-90% of items produced, there's a generic version of them. So you got to pick the ones that will work for you. And a lot of times these generic versions are produced in the same exact plants that the name brand is created in. So we really hope you enjoyed this recap of 8 different things you could be doing if you make less than 6 figures to help you build wealth over the long term. Let's do a quick recap. Invest in your skill development. Again, that can be both professional and personal. There are so many items that you can learn online, as well as there's courses that are less than $100, $30, $50 courses that can give you a great introductory. And some of them, you may not like the topic. You may realize this is just not for me. And that's okay. It's only $20 gone. Number 2, save as much as possible and eliminate those debts. Save before you spend. Again, do all of your savings, all your budgeting on a Friday before you start spending on the weekend. Number 4, build the habits and be disciplined. Live on a budget. Be disciplined. It'll help you. Number 5, as part of being disciplined, prioritize your investing. Prioritize your investing. Do it consistently, paycheck to paycheck. Every paycheck, do some investing after you've gotten out of debt. Number 6, live below your means, which if you're prioritizing investing and being disciplined, living below your means is going to be a natural thing that you're going to have to do. Number 7, to help you live below your means, practice that cost control. Figure out what you're going to say yes and no to. Number 8, think about what alternatives you can make in your spending to reduce the cost and help you build wealth long term. Again, we really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you think we missed something, you think we missed a habit, drop a comment. I would love to do an expansion on someone's comment to see where I missed the opportunity or where the article missed the opportunity. Thank you so much. Talk to you in the next video. This video is brought to you by Next Chapter Financial Solutions and Services. So please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you enjoyed this video, also drop a comment. It is our goal at Next Chapter to provide you with information to help you take action to improve your financial situation. Please check out our links on our Etsy page for printables and files to help you take action. We also offer one-on-one coaching. Our goal is to help our customers determine a clear path to achieving their financial goals. So if this is something you're interested in, please click the link below to contact us. Talk to you soon, and I hope you enjoyed the video.